I give you one miracle, you give me one miracle. The super miracle
How
of the
do you
Quran.
know? How do you know the writers of the Quran
He
knew
asked
anything about
one
the
question, I
supernatural?
answered. No, I want you to answer
Your
my
answer
question.
was gibberish.
Oh, gibberish. So
Listen to my question again.
I asked him, what's his supernatural?
He was talking about. Can you see, Gordon? So, in other words, when we talk about the supernatural, he needs to go to the biblical characters.
So,
can you see the problem?
Logic double standard. He wants the miracle.
The double standard is he doesn't want to understand even the question, and he wants us to answer his question. That's the double standard we're dealing with.
So double standard. So tell me,
during the
is God
Quranic
clean
times,
and
did
clean?
anything supernatural
Is
happen?
God clean or unclean?
Recorded in the Quran.
Is God clean or unclean?
No, I am not concerned about whether you want to clean yourself or not.
Answer the question. I just answered.
Answer the
I
question.
said, listen, are you deaf?
Anything
Are you deaf?
supernatural
Shall I
in the
repeat
Quran.
for you?
Answer the question.
Allah divided the sea
Answer the
into two
question.
parts. That's the answer.
Which prophet was involved in that?
Prophet Moses.
Prophet Moses is from the Bible, not from the Quran.
Yes, it's in the Quran as well. Do you believe it?
Yeah, you copy
believe
everything
Moses?
doesn't mean it belongs to you.
Okay, show me that in the New Testament.
He is in many places in the New Testament. I can't believe.
Look,
have you ever read the book of Acts?
Is Old Testament your
Have you ever
book?
read the book of Acts?
Is Old Testament your book?
Excuse me,
Now I
sir.
like this
Siraj,
one.
do we agree? Do we
Does
agree
New
amongst all the
Testament
Muslims who you
mention
prevented from
about
speaking
the
to me
incident of Prophet
that
Moses?
nothing
The answer is
supernatural
no.
came
There is
about
no
during the
supernatural
time of
in
the
the New
Quran?
Testament.
Is that clear to us?
There is no supernatural in the
During
New
the
Testament.
time of the Quran,
Everything
there is nothing
from
supernatural.
the Old
He had to
Testament.
go all
Is
the
the
way
Old
back to
Testament
Moses.
Christians or
Did
the
you see that,
Jews?
Saif?
Answer.
Did you see that,
Simple
Saif?
logic.
Please don't
Simple
take it.
logic.
Now, all
Simple
this
logic.
gentleman here prevented
logic.
the other Muslims from speaking to me, and he challenged,
Logic.
and he
Simple.
said he was
I
going to
give
speak.
him
The problem was,
evidence
I asked a simple
from
question.
the Bible,
What
from
is
the
supernatural in the
Old
Quran?
Testament.
And all that he could
New
do
Testament.
is go all the way back to Moses.
Show me any
Moses
supernatural.
performed
Show
signs
me
and
any
wonders. We
supernatural
agree.
In the New
Moses
Testament.
performed signs and
Show
wonders.
me
We
Prophet
agree.
Moses in the New Old
Jesus
Testament.
performed signs and wonders. We agree.
Prophet Muhammad
No problem at
performed
all.
Miracles.
Did Mohammed
He
perform any
turned
sign and
less
wonder
water
as
into
recorded in the
many water.
Quran? Nothing
He
much.
turned Prophet Muhammad
No.
turned less water
Excuse
into
me.
many.
Excuse me.
The moon was
The
split up.
the
According
intelligent
to
guy who
double
prevented
standard,
everyone else from
he does
discussing
not believe
anything
the Quran,
supernatural in the Quran.
but He believes the Bible.
Are you his helper?
So, double
Are you his
standard.
minion?
You just come
Is he your teacher?
defend him.
Respect your teacher.
Mind games.
He knows how to speak.
Two
Respect him,
mind
please.
games. Two mind games.
Okay, my
When
dear
it comes
friends,
to Quran,
let me ask
when
you,
it comes to
Sheikh,
Old Testament,
a
I
very
believe.
important
When it comes
question.
To New Testament, I believe.
Please
When it comes
watch
to Quran, I
carefully
criticize.
if he even
Double
attempts to
standard.
answer the question.
Listen,
What
Jesus,
is supernatural
Moses,
that happened
David,
during the
Isaiah,
time of the
Ezekiel,
Quran?
Jeremiah,
What is
all of
supernatural?
them did not practice Christianity.
Excuse me, my dear tablecloth.
Christianity is
What is
man-made.
supernatural during the time of the Quran?
Christianity is man.
Anything at all?
The splitting moon.
Splitting moon?
Moon, yes.
All right, where do you
Yes.
find that recorded in the Quran?
The splitting
Did you hear him?
Yes.
Please note his words
In
carefully
chapter-
and see how he eats his own.
In chapter.
All right, let's see. Let's see if the Quran speaks
Chapter
about.
54, verse 1.
All right.
So now.
Let's no. Excuse me. I am not a Muslim. Just because you say something, I'm not going to say yes, master, and believe and go away. I am going to read and find out if what you have said is there or not.
Yes,
Let's read. Surah 54, you said.
Yes, verse 1.
Verse 1. Surah 54, verse 1.
And you will have to answer my question.
Well. Before that,
all
let's
your
read this.
silly
Let's
questions.
read this, please. The hour drew near. Interesting. It's talking about an hour which drew near, and the moon was split in two.
Yes, was.
And if they see a sign, not was, is or was split in two, and if they see a sign,
so now I give you.
excuse me, if they see a sign, they turn away and say, prolonged illusion. They denied and followed their own lusts, and everything will come to a decision. And surely there has come to them news of which the meaning should deter. Effective wisdom, but warnings benefit not.
Yes.
A question to our dear Sheikh friend
I give
Siraj,
He said supernatural in
about
the Quran.
verse number 1.
He gave me supernatural in the Bible.
It
Old
says,
Testament, no New
the
Testament.
hour drew near. What particular hour is it talking about, Siraj?
Judgment.
All right. So, the very verse, the first verse that he wants to quote as something that happened during the time of Mohammad, clearly is talking about Judgment Day, the hour
when is
drawing
the-
near.
when? No,
So
when
let's
is-
read the verse
It's
again.
the end of the
Let's
world.
oh, wow,
The
wow,
end
wow,
of
wow,
the
wow, wow.
world, mister.
Yeah, let's read. Let's read again.
Get the point.
The hour
Yes,
drew
the end of the
near, and
Yes.
the moon was split in two.
Thank you.
When
That
was
is
the moon
supernatural.
split in two?
Prophet's time.
Excuse me. When was the moon split in two? When the hour drew near. Our own clown,
Is he getting
the
point? Do you
expert
understand?
speaker's
Do you
corner,
understand what he's saying?
residential
What is
shaky
he saying?
shake,
What is he saying?
confessed the hour being referred to there was the end of time. And it goes on to say, the end of time drew near and the moon
So now
split
I will
in
teach
two.
him. Shall I teach
Question,
you? I will teach you now.
did the world end during Muhammad's time?
Wait.
No
I will
waiting.
teach you. I will
Did
answer.
the
I
world
will answer.
end during Muhammad's
You have to
time?
listen.
Please go on.
Okay. So now he's asking a silly question.
It's not a silly
No, I will
question.
answer. I will
I
answer.
clarified the reasoning for my question.
Does he want to listen?
First verse talks about
Does he want to listen?
the end.
Let him answer. You ask a question, let him answer. I want to
Thank
hear.
you. Listen
I
up.
want to hear his answer.
Excuse me. You can speak from there.
Can you answer?
No problem at all. You can speak from there. Thank you. Go
I
on.
want to answer. So the hour is got major signs and minor signs.
Oh yeah.
Major signs.
Now he
are
is
yet-
going to give his own
No,
lecture.
let him speak, man.
Excuse me, my dear friend. Excuse me, my dear
I want
friend.
to hear
You're
him.
not the moderator here.
She wants to
Please
learn.
stay
I
there.
want to listen.
Please
wants to
stay
listen.
there. Okay, go on.
So we have in Islam, we have major signs before the hour and minor signs before the hour. Also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us his appearing is one of the signs of the hour. He said, Allah has sent me and the hour is like these two fingers. The hour is here and the Prophet is here. So also the moon was splitted up the time of the Prophet. Why? Because the Quraysh leaders, the leaders of the Quraysh.
He is rambling
idol
on right now.
worshippers.
Let me read the Quranic verse
Idol
again
worshippers
and let's
say
see if he is doing justice to the verse. The verse says,
Major signs
the
are
hour,
yet to come.
excuse me sir,
Minor signs are not, they already occurred. So splitting up the moon.
the shaky shake,
is not
the resident
one of the major
counselor,
signs, but
Islamic
minor
counselor
signs.
of Speaker's Corner
One of the
is
minor
giving
signs.
his own theology
So
to
now,
you.
Christians,
He knows better
Jesus
than
of
the
Bible
Islamic
gave
Allah.
us false miracles
I am
and
not here
false
for his
signs.
one man ranting
Mark
here.
chapter 16,
Verse 1
17 to
of
18.
chapter
Jesus
54
said,
clearly says, the hour grew near and the moon split in two. Who among you understand English?
On sick people.
Anyone who understands English here? Anyone who understands English?
Answer that question.
If I were to ask you, the guy came here and got off the cycle, when did the getting off the cycle happen? After the guy came here. The guy came here and got off the cycle. What does that have to do with the verse here?
Signs and minor
The
signs.
major and minor
signs
fantasy
already
ideas
occurred.
he has in
So
his
now
mind
we are
is
waiting
not
for the
what we are
major
talking
signs.
about.
End of them.
Let me
One of them
read to
is
you
Prophet Jesus
who
will
what he
come back.
considers to be a
Jesus
revelation.
will come back. So now I'm
Let me
asking,
read to you
do
again.
you believe
Chapter
deadly poison
54,
is medicine?
verse 1.
Deadly poison
What does it say?
Can deadly poison be
Excuse me,
medicine?
sir.
No.
Chapter
Jesus
54.
said
The Quran is
deadly
being read. Please
poison
stay
is
silent.
medicine can treat
Chapter
sick
54,
people, all
verse 1
kind of
says,
diseases.
the hour drew near, and the moon split in two.
Jesus said,
So when exactly did the moon split in
as
two?
it's written in the Old Testament,
When exactly did the moon
he will
split in two?
rise from the dead on the third day. He said this prophecy is in Old Testament. Show me that prophecy, false prophecy of Jesus. He prophesied according to the Gospel of Luke, chapter 24, verse 46. Jesus said, listen carefully. Jesus gave false prophecy and false signs. He said what? He said, as is prophesied by the prophets in the scriptures of Old Testament. He said that Jesus will suffer and die and rise from the dead on the third day, as is predicted in the Old Testament. Show me that prophecy from Old Testament.
All right, good, thank you.
shows
Now
me
he is
today,
done.
I will never ever speak to him or give him salute.
All right,
whenever I
good.
see
Thank
him.
you very much.
Show
Are you
me
done
that
right now?
false prophecy.
Are you done
from
right now?
New Testament into the Old Testament.
Are you done right now?
Show me
Okay,
the
good.
Old-
Now, he thinks
answered
I am
his
a
question.
Muslim.
Now he's not answering. Answer my question. What did I ask him? I answered your
He
question.
thinks I am a Muslim.
Jesus
Just
said,
because he said something,
Jesus said,
he thinks
my
I
sign-
should agree
my
to what he
sign
said.
is that